This air disaster has a local family reliving the moment their daughter was killed in the September 11th terror attacks. Because, as our Alicia Coulter found, 9/11 led to U.S. safety measures that might have saved these victims.
I remember watching that thinking I was in some kind of horror movie.
Several years ago, Bev Titus recalled the moment she realized her daughter Alicia died. Alicia was a flight attendant on the second airplane that hit the South Tower on September 11th, 2001.
She lived her life to the fullest. I mean, she lived each day as if it might be her last.
Watching the video from the plane crash in the Alps brings back all the memories and grief from the day the U.S. was attacked.
Losing a child to violence, an act of war or an act of violence is, I think, is more problematic in many ways.
This morning, investigators revealed that the co-pilot locked the pilot out of the cockpit, then intentionally programmed the plane to descend into the mountains. Hearing this, John's thoughts go immediately to the victims' families.
I know what they're feeling and the pain that they're suffering, and it's going to be quite a while. I mean, you never get over that. You just learn how to live with it.
We reached out to the Federal Aviation Administration to see what regulations were changed after September 11th. There was one that airlines in Europe don't follow. Never leave the cockpit with only one person inside. If a pilot or co-pilot needs to leave, a flight attendant must sit inside the cockpit. While John admits he's not an expert, he does say after this crash in the Alps, something needs to change.
I don't know all the answers, but they surely need to go to scrutinize everything that led up to it and what happened on that time at that time.
Alicia Coulter, ABC 22 News.
There's a German plane that went down, and late this afternoon we learned that Germany's biggest airlines now plan to introduce that two-pilot rule in the cockpit just as soon as possible.